everyone. Thanks for joining us today. As promised, I wanted to get on here and start a whole new series about relocating, especially because I still have a lot of clients in California and a lot of them are thinking about moving out of state. So I have one of my favorite Southern California realtors on here, Stephanie Martenzi, and we're going to talk about what the process is like relocating out of California and some affordable areas that you can still buy. So just a real quick recap on my story. I actually lived in California for most of my life. I have moved out of state twice already, so I know all about the process of relocating. I've been in San Antonio for the past 2 years, but Stephanie and I used to work for the same company when I was in California, but we figured out a way to work together and we still do a lot of business together. So we're a really great team. So,
Yes, absolutely. I'm so glad that we were able to still work because I did freak out when you moved out of state. I was like, oh my goodness, like I love working with you and you can't leave me.
for sure. Yeah. So first, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background in real estate.
All right, so I started a few years back, and I've got to say this year's been really interesting because of everything that's happened. We've had to completely shift the way that we do business, but business is still happening and it's still booming. We see the market the busiest it's been in years. It's a seller's market. People are wanting to move, whether it's out of state or within the state. People are still buying homes and selling their homes, and sellers are really seeing a lot of multiple offers, things going for way above listing. Like, it is a competitive market out there, people. So if you haven't realized that, if you're just starting to like look at options of moving or buying a home or selling of a home, it'd be crazy out there.
Yeah, and I think like for the people who are looking to buy a house, one thing that I've noticed in California, being in the mortgage world as well, is that the payments are not as high as they were a couple of years ago. So I've even seen a few people be able to buy for what they're renting a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house for. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I feel like there's
Absolutely.
still opportunity in California.
Absolutely. There is, with the interest rates being so low, and all of those other factors, you're really finding that people who were renting, just like you said, can find the same exact like mortgage payment or just slightly above, and they're paying for a home that's for themselves, for their family, building that equity, not building a property owner's equity.
Yeah.
So it's definitely still a good opportunity to jump into the market and start looking around.
Yeah, I know you're based out of Southern California, specifically the San Gabriel Valley, but tell us
Mhm.
about some areas outside of the San Gabriel Valley that could be affordable for a family looking to jump into their first home.
So I'm working with a couple different clients right now, and what I'm seeing is you can actually still find beautiful townhomes under the 400 range. If you're looking in the like Covina, West Covina, La Puente area, you can still find under 400. Now, again, it is competitive, so you gotta jump on it. You've got to have your ducks in a row. You've got to have your pre-approval. You've got to have all of your proof of funds and everything that is required for an offer, because when something gets on the market, you want to run and go look at it. But so I'm seeing that a lot under 400, still affordable. And then in the areas of that I love, because I live in the area, is in Azusa has great homes under 600 still, where you are getting a unique home with space. With most of the lots are between 6 to 8,000 square feet, the lots themselves, so you have some little elbow room. And we're seeing those at under 600. Other homes a little bit further out, like in the Inland Empire, Fontana, in the newer communities, really has some good options as well, under 600 for larger homes, 4 bedrooms, the 2-story, more of the track home. So there's really a good range of home affordability out there.
That's awesome. So, yeah, I think, when I used to sell, if the buyers had a bigger family, we would head out to Fontana or Rialto, or even sometimes the high desert. So I think,
Yeah.
and some of the loans that you and I have done recently, I mean, incredible payments. I think we did stuff in the high desert recently, and the payments were under 1,500. So
Yeah. Hesperia has beautiful areas. Like I've gotten to know Hesperia very well. For some reason, I've gotten several clients up in Hesperia, and I love driving out there, and it's beautiful. You're getting homes under, let's say under 320. 320 is probably where you're at. And you're looking at like ranch style homes, single story homes, half an acre, like that's some elbow room. Like, so, and the payments, like you said, of a 300,000 is quite affordable.
that's awesome. Yeah, I think in the whole scheme of things, if you want to stay in California, you can still stay in California. We may have to get a little bit creative with your situation, but that's why you and I really make that effort to work with people months in advance before they're ready to buy a home, so that we can make sure that they have all their ducks in a row and they're ready to buy, and pre-approved and everything by the time we start going to look at properties with them. So.
Mhm.
um,
Absolutely.
Now, let's just say you're completely tired of California. Maybe it isn't the housing affordability that is the issue. Maybe you're just ready for something new and a change, and you do want to move out of state. Being in San Antonio, we just have a huge influx of people coming from California, maybe because the weather is a little bit similar, and we still have oak trees and things like that. I think people just think Texas is a desert, but we have greenery. So, and I've been able to
Very
help.
green.
I've been able to help several people relocate from Los Angeles to here in San Antonio, and it's also a great option for people. So, what
Mhm.
happens if maybe they've already owned a house in California, and maybe they want to cash out on some of their equity, buy something cash out here, or put a significantly larger down payment to simplify their life? What would be the process as far as listing their house is concerned?
Okay, so what we would do first is, at least when I work with my clients that are selling homes, I run all first, we go ahead and we walk through their home. We make a list of all of the upgrades that they've done, anything that makes their home unique from any other home on the market or in the neighborhood. We take a look at the neighborhood as well. And then I run comps to see what other homes, similar homes, have sold in the last 6 months. So what this allows us to do is really look at what homes are selling for and what the home will appraise for. Now, as I've mentioned, the last 6 to 9 months have been steadily rising. Like homes are steadily rising, which is good for the seller because you're going to get more money in your pocket, right? So after that process, we select what the sale price will be. We go ahead and get your home ready, be it either slight maintenance items or staging it. I love being able to stage a home because homes that are staged sell for a little bit more. So always keep that in mind. And we prepare the home, we go ahead and list it. And what we're seeing right now is if it's ready to go turnkey, like someone's going to want to come in, we're seeing them go over a weekend. Like scheduling home showings, you're looking at back-to-back showings, people standing in line outside, like they want homes because there's a shortage in sellers, so, and there's an influx of buyers because of these low interest rates and everything. And so we're seeing people, multiple showings per day, multiple offers. Some of the homes that I've listed in the last couple of months have sold for 15 to 25,000 above the asking price. Now, is that the case all the time? Not necessarily, but we're seeing that it's very, very common to see. Now, so that's what we are doing in the market. There's different things. We go ahead and get the home. Also, once the home's ready for showings, we have pictures, professional pictures taken. We also do we can do 3D walkthroughs because of what's happening with COVID and everything. And in California, we're a little bit more locked down. Even though real estate is an essential business, we can run business as carefully as possible. So some people are still preferring to look at 3D walkthroughs before they actually schedule an in-home walkthrough. So we make that available. Also, it makes the seller feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that who's coming into the house, makes them comfortable that they already know that that they've taken a look at the house and that they're interested, right? Mm-hmm. And along with that, to protect the sellers and to protect the buyers, we do have some documents that we have to sign that about COVID, saying, we're taking all the safety precautions as possible. We haven't been exposed. We wear some home showings. We require gloves. We always require masks, booties. We have hand sanitizers. So we make sure that on all avenues, everybody is protected. But homes are definitely selling. They people want to buy homes. So if you are thinking about moving out of state, be it to Texas or any of the other fabulous states in our in the country, you're going to get a really good price for your home at this time, because they just keep going up and up and up.
Yeah, for sure. And the other thing is, it's because homes are selling so fast, you might want to already be prepared as far as the location that you're going to, making sure you have an agent in hand, making sure that you're pre-approved in that state, because, the thing is even here in this market, houses are selling very fast and they're going to want a buyer who's ready to go. In your market, however, on the listing end, people are going to be willing to wait. If you want to do a contingency on the offer until you find a replacement property, that doesn't seem to be an issue anymore, because it's so hard to get a house with the multiple offers and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So the moral of the story is be prepared on both ends of the spectrum, and make sure that you're ready to do it. But I've heard some fabulous, amazing stories of people who have moved out of state and it's been really successful. So the next few weeks, what I'm really doing is interviewing agents from different areas of the country where there are a lot of people moving in, and that way you'll already be prepared as far as knowing an agent in the area and kind of being prepared for the market too. So that's the idea. So if somebody wants to buy and sell in California, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
Best way is you can find me on Facebook and on Instagram. You can look at the hashtag #SuperMomSuperAgent, and you can find all of my contact info there. I also have a website, which is discoverthefoothills.com. Again, discoverthefoothills.com, because I live in the foothills and I love the foothills. Or you can call or text me 626-833-0783. We can chat, we can connect. I'll give you all of the info that you are looking for, and that way you can make the best decision for you and your family.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for being with us today. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see more of you soon.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Bye.
Stephanie is an amazing real estate agent out of Southern California. Please reach out to her if you have real estate needs in Southern California. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that if you are looking to relocate, reach out to a real estate professional that you trust. They can help you find a reputable agent out of state. Stephanie and I also can help you, as we have a list of preferred agents that we have worked with in the past that we can refer you to. Some of these agents will be featured in the next couple of weeks right here. So please follow if you don't want to miss it. And if you're looking to move to the San Antonio, Texas area, I am a licensed real estate professional here in San Antonio and also a licensed lender in the state of California. So I can help you in both regards. My name is Monica Brito with Simply House Love, and we'll see you soon.